Obviously got a Pulseroll here, which is a vibrating foam roller, but you don't necessarily need that. You can have a normal hollow foam roller, or maybe you've got one of these crazy ones with little knobbles on it, which is pretty tough going. So yeah, the Pulseroll is probably going to be the best option. I'm not just saying that because I've got them. They really do help. They're not as painful as well. You don't have to put as much pressure in to get the same sort of release in the muscles. So I'm just going to do a quick sequence. It's going to take about 12 minutes, focusing on lower body. Obviously, I've just been for a little run. So this little session, like I say, very short, 12 minutes, going to focus on calves, hamstrings, quads, IT bands, glutes, and a little bit into the lower back. It will really benefit you and help you recover from these little runs and maybe more frequent HIIT sessions that you're doing. And it's something that you don't really notice until you stop doing it. Obviously I use these most days, depending on what I've been training in different ways, whether it's just lying in bed on the calves, just for a couple of minutes, or maybe it's on the lats on upper body days. So yeah, they just really help the muscles just relax and recover, along with obviously your general stretching. Maybe you're doing a little bit of hot, cold water, maybe things like that, just to relieve the muscles. Okay, so we're going to get started. All you're going to need really is the foam roller and mat and a timer. These Gym Boss timers are pretty good for HIIT workouts as well. You can set them to whatever you want interval wise. So we're going to go for 30 seconds per side on each one. Okay, so I'm going to literally start right now. So if you want to join me for this video at any time in the future, you can obviously go back to it. And let's give it a go, and let's just see which one's got all the battery. So it's this one. Okay, so 30 seconds, we're going to start on calves. Okay, so I'm on the meaty part of the calf. Okay, that might be enough, just placing the leg on and just gently working forwards and back. I'm going to go to the side. If you need to, you can add a little bit more pressure by putting the other foot on. Okay, you don't need to pick the hips up just yet. If you feel like you need it, you can, and start working a little bit deeper. Maybe just rock side to side. Just gently trying to stretch out the muscles. Okay, I'm going to change sides. So to the same intensity on the other side. If you find any tight areas, you just want to hold and go a little bit deeper. Okay, obviously you could increase the timing on this this little session here to a minute, or maybe 2 minutes on each side on each muscle. Okay, so just massaging the calves. I'm on intensity 1 here on the Pulseroll as well, just so you know. Okay, moving on to the hamstrings. Again, that might be enough there. For me, I need a little bit more pressure to start feeling it. Again, just working backwards and forwards, not going anywhere near the knee joint. Okay, not going too far into the glute either, just working on all the hamstrings on one leg. It might be too much for you, and you might want to put both legs on and do twice the time on both legs. But for me, I know where I'm at, so I need to do a little bit more pressure. Just working into both sides. Okay, and then switch. I'm going to face slightly forward. Okay, it's a nice little cool down as well, straight in from a run. Obviously, I'm still a little bit sweaty, but still just staying active, bringing the heart rate down. Just trying to get every angle. Okay, and then everyone's favourite IT bands on the sides. You might not be able to put too much pressure in here. Don't go anywhere near the knee, and don't go anywhere near the hip. Just stay on the main part in the middle. You might want to put one foot in front. If you can maybe put both legs stacked on top of one another. And just massaging out the fascia down the side of the IT bands. Can be quite painful, so just take your time. Okay, I'm going to switch sides. Facing the other way. Again, you can take both legs in. Pretty tight on this side. Maybe just go back down to there and just push down a little bit more on my hips. Going a little bit longer. Okay, quads. I'm going to just go on one. Again, you might want to put both on. a little bit lighter that way. I know where I'm at, so I'm just going to do one. Again, gently just rocking side to side, hitting all the different muscles in the front of the thighs. Again, try and stay away from the joints, okay? I'm not going anywhere near the knees, and I'm not going up to the hip either. You shouldn't be on bone on these foam rollers, okay? Just stay on the muscle. Switching sides. Okay, I'm going to be changing. Okay, glutes, so sitting on top. Again, that might be enough just like that. If you want to feel it a little bit deeper, you're going to cross one leg over and just stretch into this, just relax into this glute on this side. Okay, so I'm on my right side. I'm on my left side, I've got my right knee across. Just adding a little bit more weight. Not going too far and not going onto the hip bone. Just staying on the main part of the glutes and changing sides, slightly twist over. Okay, one of the biggest muscles in your lower body, well I think it is the biggest muscle, gluteus maximus, okay, so really important that we stretch it off and also strengthen it as well on the exercises. Make sure you're using it properly as well, engaging it. So mine are pretty tight from this morning's little leg session. I know this will help it recover a little bit quicker. Okay, just a little one for the lower back. Be careful here, so you're just gently leaning back and then take it over to one side. Okay, try not go onto the spine in the middle. Just go over to one side. Maybe just reaching that arm up and over. Okay, feeling it in the lower back. A nice little stretch. Doesn't look like we're doing much, but really feels nice. Arm on the other side. Again, we can just take that arm up and over. If you're on a static foam roll, you might just have to roll backwards and forwards to get that sensation. Okay, on these pulse rolls, you can really feel the vibrations working now just to stretch and release the tension in these muscles. Okay, so we're back to the start. We're going to do one more round. Go calves again, whatever level you was at. Maybe you can start going that little bit deeper now. And maybe you can go up onto level 2 on the foam rollers, on the pulse rolls. Okay, so there's 4 settings on these big rollers. If you've got a peanut or the smaller one, there's all sorts of different settings. I'm just taking it up a gear now onto level 2. Really feeling the muscles relaxing now. 2, 1, and change. Okay, so that first one's just a little ease into it, get to know the positions, and now we're working into it a little bit deeper. You don't want to be in excruciating pain while you're doing this, but a little bit of discomfort, okay, is normally the level where you're going to be at to sort of get the benefits from it, okay? It's not that pleasant, I'll be honest. Hamstrings. Okay, again adding that weight in the middle. Gently taking it over to each side, forwards and back, staying away from the joints. Just freestyle it, just go wherever feels right. If you hit a tight spot, a little knot, you can just stay there and just go a little bit deeper, get rid of it. Really does work wonders. Three, 2, 1, and switch. Okay, because I feel a knot right there. Just keep moving it on. That feels better already. Okay, other side. 3, 2, 1. IT bands. Okay, again, pick the level where you was at. You might feel the difference a lot more now on level 2 on the firm, the pulse rolls. bit more intense. I'm going to keep this foot down. I'm going to concentrate on the full length of the muscle down the sides. It's mainly connective tissue fascia on this outside. It usually gets pretty tight, especially for runners. Switching sides. So going the full length of the muscle, so just above the knee, all the way down, almost to the hip, and I'm back again. Again, super flexible people, might be up here. A little bit too painful for me that minute, especially if you've just been running. Quads. Again, one side, I'm going to go a little bit on the inside thigh this time. Again, stay away from the knees. Go back to centre. And I'm going to go slightly on the outside. Other side. Again, I'm going to start on the inside. So inside thighs first, so you can see. Okay, not going near the knee. Okay, we've just gone off for 10 minutes. These go off at 10 minutes, so just start again, back to level 2. Back to the middle. And then a little bit on the outside as well. Okay, glutes. Going on left first, so across the right leg. A little bit deeper this time as we're on level 2. I'm just going to play around, going side to side. As you can see, I've started sweating again. Okay, it is quite intense, especially for the core, some of these positions. Just holding it is a little workout in itself. Change sides. So hitting that glutimus maximus. It goes right up into the back of the hip, and then almost where the hamstring starts there. Three, two, one. Last one on the lower back. Gently take it a little bit deeper now. We're just going to go into the lats and just make sure this lower back nice and relaxed when we finish. And go right up into the armpit. Make sure you get nice and deep into that lat. Feels really good. Oh no, maybe add this top arm a little bit more pressure. Switching sides. Deep into the lats. If you find any tight spots in the lats, maybe you want to spend a little bit more time there after we finish, that's absolutely fine. Just try and stay away from any bones, especially your spine. You don't want to be rolling over the middle of your spine. Not going to do you any favours. So just stay on the fleshy part of the muscles. Okay. And that's it. Time is going, and we're done. Yeah, so 12 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this little video, little insight to some of my recovery protocols. Okay, so literally that's it, 12 minutes, foam rolling done for the day. I know a lot of people have got these under the stairs in the lofts, buried under loads of junk and things. They bought them with good intentions. You know, and just using them once isn't going to do a lot. It's something that you have to do, you know, week in, week out, maybe after every run. You know, if you're not seeing the progress that you want with your pace and your running, these are the things that are going to help you get faster. Trust me, it's not just about going out trying to do PBs every time. You have got to spend time stretching, getting the muscles back to where they were, you know, for them to repair properly, come back stronger. So yeah, if you're struggling or you need to mix things up or just have a rest from training, get stuck into some recovery, and I promise it will pay dividends for the future. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, let me know, like, comment, share. Going to get this up on Instagram TV, and we'll see you again for another one maybe. Thank you.